Hello, everybody. My name is Adrian Rivera. I'm a software engineer at ClearEdge, and I will be talking to you about the Nintendo Game Boy and how it can have similar capabilities to a next-gen console. Mainly, I'll be comparing it to the current Nintendo console, the Nintendo Switch. To start off, I'll be talking about the handheld experience of the Game Boy, which is what we're all most familiar with. Then the lesser-known docked experience of the Game Boy, peripherals and attachments, and also the online multiplayer experience. So in handheld mode, we benefit from having a wide range of mods that we can apply to the Game Boy to make it more modern. What I've done to my Game Boy is done a shell swap, added a USB-C rechargeable battery to it, and a backlit display. On the left here, we have my Nintendo Switch, and I thought I'd include it because I also did a shell swap on it, but my Game Boy has a brand new, pristine purple shell that makes it look beautiful. And you can see that normally it takes AA batteries, but I put a USB-C rechargeable battery in it. And now, gone are the days of being on a road trip and you're playing Game Boy in the back seat waiting for the lights to come by, because we have a backlit display now with a 4:1 pixel ratio of the original Game Boy for great scaling and a beautiful display. Then in dock mode, we have even more mods this time, with an HDMI adapter, the Swiss game launcher, and an SD card adapter, which brings great capabilities to the Game Boy player, which is actually the guts of a Game Boy Advance ripped out and attached to the bottom of a GameCube. So this is my Game Boy player here. It allows me to play Game Boy games through the HDMI port on the back of the Game Boy. Normally, the GameCube has a digital and analog video output. This device right here allows it to go through HDMI. Then we have the SD card adapter, which is right there, that tiny little thing on the left, which holds all the games you want to load onto it, and the Swiss software that actually lets you boot any game you want. I use it for the Game Boy interface there, which this is a video of my setup where my monitor actually scales perfectly with the Game Boy, and it works perfectly. It looks like I'm emulating it, but in fact, I'm on original Nintendo hardware. Then there's the peripherals and attachments, which really goes a long way to making the gaming experience feel more modern. I have a wireless controller, wireless audio, and I have the Game Boy link cable for a multiplayer experience. On the left is the Wavebird, which is actually a Nintendo product where the GameCube controller connects through radio to the receiver in the GameCube. Then I have my capture card, so I can route all the HDMI signals to my PC and just use my normal gaming headset for it. Then we have the Game Boy link cable. It allows local multiplayer, but it's very limited. You have to be attached to the other person you're playing to. But with the wireless adapter, you can have more distance, but you're still very limited by the range. Which brings me to the online multiplayer experience with the USB adapter. Stack Smashing is a YouTuber who actually coded Tetris onto it, so you can play multiplayer and play Tetris Battle Royale with the original Game Boy. Here is a picture of that little doohickey right here. It is actually a PCB produced by Stack Smashing, the YouTuber, with a Raspberry Pico soldered onto it. It connects from the Game Boy to the adapter into your USB cable on your computer. Here's a video from Stack Smashing's YouTube video about it. He's playing with his friend Tetris on the original Game Boy online, which is kind of insane with an old console. I would have had a picture of myself up there, but you need a copy of Tetris, which I have, the adapter, which I have, and a friend. So all the code is actually open source. So some games require sub-millisecond latency, which is a problem online. I'd love to trade Pokemon on it, so I need one of you guys to figure it out. Closing remarks, online multiplayer is lacking, but the Game Boy still has a lot of great games to play, and there are a ton of cool mods you can do. And some of you guys might ask, why not just emulate? You could get all these features and more for a lot more easily and a lot more cheaply. But I really like modding the Game Boy. It's a really cool pastime and hobby, and I hope that you guys, next time you clean out your attic and see your old Game Boy, can give it a second look. Thank you guys.